Well, a very good evening from Phuket, and as you've probably guessed, I'm down in Phuket town tonight. It's Sunday, so Talang Market, otherwise known as the Sunday night walking market, is on, and of course those were a few shots of the market. But I'm not here covering the market tonight because I've already covered the market quite a few times in recent months. Instead, I'm going to take a wander round Phuket town. Now, I did mention some time ago that I wanted to do a series on Phuket town, and I haven't yet done that, and this is one of the first videos in that series, simply because I wanted to do it live, if I'm honest with you, but I've had some issues live streaming with my phone and the signal and the quality not being right. At the end of the day, if the quality is no good, you can't see what's going on. Let me just move out the way because people are walking past. So I've decided I'm going to do the series on my normal video cameras. That way you get the quality, you can see what's going on, and there's no messing about. So where are we? Well, we're just off Talang Road, and the market is just by the traffic lights here to the left hand side, and that is Talang Road. Now, we're on this road. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the name of the road, but I will overlay the name of the road on the video, of course, so you know where we are. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a walk along this road to the end. Now, you can either turn left or right. I've actually turned right, and we're going to make our way up towards the traffic lights and the main road that runs at the bottom of this road. Again, I will overlay the name of the road onto the video because I can't remember it. Some of the names here in Thailand are quite long and tongue twisters, and I don't always remember the names. So we're going to wander around, just see what's happening at Phuket town in the evening time on a Sunday. Lots of restaurants, of course, lots of places where you can go and eat, lots of places for entertainment. There's the Daily Dose, Juicy Lucy, which is a burger place, and then there's restaurant cum bar, is it? There's music on, live entertainment, people gathering outside watching what's going on there, and then again some more restaurants. So plenty of places here to eat along this particular section of the road. Lots of choice, lots of side streets, little soys as we call them here, to wander down and just take it in, whether it's in the daytime or in the evening. Phuket town sort of comes alive in the evening time. Not quite sure what this place is. It looks like a Japanese restaurant, possibly. Very, very nice there. Nice signage. And then across the side of the road, let's cross over. I'm not going to rush this evening, and that's actually helping Ply's parents on the market tonight. So I thought I would come and have a little wander around and kick off the Phuket town series of videos, because I know a lot of people have been asking about this. Now, again, here's a prime example of a really nice little restaurant, but it's tucked away. Very easily missed that restaurant there. I just happened to turn my head and I saw it. I'm going to walk back across the road, so apologies for the zigzag, but I do want to try and include as many places as I can so you can get a feel for Phuket town. As you can see, quite a nice, small, intimate restaurant there. Not many people in there. Good evening, Swadee Kap. I don't know the style of food because there isn't a menu outside, but it looks a really nice place, and you're going to find lots of these intimate places in Phuket town. As I've said, it really is worth coming and having a wander around, daytime, evening time, really taking your time, exploring the soys. And it's just a wealth of restaurants. There are way more restaurants here in Phuket town than you will find in any of the tourist areas. So what I'm going to do is cross back over the road. Apologies for zigzagging, but of course I want to try and show you as much as I can. And we're coming up to the main road. Now, if you turn right here and go to the end of that, you will come to an area called the Limelight, which again has bars, restaurants, places to eat, things to see and do. I'm going to cover that separately. I'm not going to walk down there tonight. It's only a few minutes just to the next set of lights, and then you come to an area called Limelight, and I want to do a video on that area. But for now, I'm going to walk up this road going the opposite way. As I've said, I will overlay the name of this road on the video. I'm just going to work my way round in a square basically, so you can see what's available, because you will be amazed at how many places there are to eat and drink in Phuket town. In just a small area, there's such a great choice. And as I've said, I've mentioned this many times, Phuket town is a great place to come if you're here with your family and you're not looking for that adult entertainment and you're looking for something that's more family orientated. Then Phuket town is going to be very, very hard to beat. Well, let me just move out here. You can see there's some really nice buildings as you're walking around. Some very, very nice architecture to take in the daytime, ideal for picture taking. Some of them look really nice when they're lit up in the evening. Of course, not all of them are lit up. And people that are wondering, is Phuket town safe to wander around if you're a female, a lone female? I would say it's as safe as you're going to find anywhere in Asia. Normally there's not any bother, but of course you do need to use a little bit of common sense when you're wandering around, especially if it's late in the evening. Now it's around 8 o'clock, so not too late. There's another restaurant, I believe, just here on the left hand side. Yeah, there's a small place there. Again, not quite sure what food it does, but you can see yourself some beautiful little intimate places to come and dine. So if you're after something a little bit different, then maybe Phuket town is going to be your answer. Now, I'm not going to point the camera too long at there because there's obviously people sitting there and they may not want to be on film, so I try to respect people's privacy when I'm filming. I always bear that in mind. I'm going to walk a little way down here. Now this is one of the quieter areas in Phuket town, so we're going to start here and then work our way through various different parts of Phuket town because it is actually quite large. I wouldn't be able to cover it on one video unless I made one very long video indeed. And now another little restaurant that I'm going to show you. Looks like they're in the Michelin Guide. So again, another small intimate place. Let's just see whether we can grab the menu, see whether there's says the taste of home. It looks like they do a lot of Thai food, so this is going to be a Thai restaurant. You can see the prices on the menu as well, and I'm not going to spend too much time because I know menus can be very, very boring. It's just to give you a basic idea of the sort of stuff that you're going to find in there, but lots of Thai food, drinks menu there as well. So okay, but you can see yourself, very nice small little restaurant there. Again, I'm not going to spend too much time because there is people eating, and again, they may not want the camera stuck in their face. Right next to that we have a very nice intimate bar stroke restaurant. Again, like I say, lots of places to discover, and I'm only literally a few minutes away from Talang Road. Now that's a really nice place, so if you're a couple, you're here on your honeymoon, maybe anniversary, you want something a little bit romantic, a little bit away from the adult side of things here in Thailand, then these sort of places are going to just be absolutely fantastic. Next to that we've got, well, I'm not sure what we've got here, to be honest. I see the word beer on that sign, so I'm guessing, let's just see. Yeah, we've got a really nice little bar down here. Now I'm going to be cheeky and work my way in. I'm not going to go all the way down because I'm not going to be drinking, and again they've got customers. So again, you can see there's a bar at the bottom, some tables where you can come and drink. Sorry, cab. So it's just really to give you a glimpse, an idea of what's there. And then across the road we have maybe accommodation. Not quite sure whether that's guest accommodation. It could be. Next door to that we have a restaurant because I can clearly see a menu outside, and that looks a nice place as well. Not maybe quite as intimate as the other ones that I've shown. And then a little bit further along, again, what looks to be another restaurant, tables. Let's just cross over the road here, because this looks like a nice place. Now, the last time I walked down here, this was actually full and they'd got some music on, but tonight it's quiet. Obviously it depends on the night of the week. This, as I mentioned, is a Sunday, so maybe they don't have the entertainment on. I think it may have been a Friday or a Saturday when I walked past this place. But this, again, a lovely little spot to come. I mean, quite large. It goes way back. I'm guessing there's a bar down there. It says massage. It's got a happy hour. As you can see there, the happy hour, buy one get one free, cocktails, wines, rums, whiskies. So again, looks a really nice place. It's got a menu here, so they're going to be doing food. Quickly just flick through that. Yeah, it looks like Thai food. So another Thai place there that you're going to be able to come and dine, but really, really nice. And this is just literally round the corner from the market. And again, lovely indoor area there where you can go in after you've had a meal and have some drinks. Beautiful. So I hope now I'm starting to convince you about Phuket town. Literally within a very short period we've seen quite a lot of restaurants. So when it comes to food here in Phuket town, there is nowhere on the island that's going to beat Phuket town. I can assure you on that. And the prices here, because Phuket town really isn't classed as a touristy area. Obviously there are tourists that visit Phuket town, I'm not going to say there isn't, but it's not really classed as a tourist area, so some of the prices, not all of course, are more realistic than in the tourist areas. You do tend to find that the prices are going to be a little bit higher in the tourist areas for food and drink. So if you're on a tighter budget, you don't want to spend so much money. I'm just checking where I am, because I want to try and find some activity, because this road is a little bit quiet. So as I was saying, if you're on a tighter budget, don't want to spend so much money, then maybe the tourist areas aren't such a great bet. Places like Katang, Karon, Kamala, Surin, Patong, these are all the main areas. So obviously it's going to cost you. It's okay, I'm just trying to see what this is here in front of me. It looks like a coffee shop. Different coffee things there. I presume they're open, but there isn't any sign on it at all, a name to say it's a coffee shop or not, but it does look very much like a coffee shop, and they've got different grinds. There are some people in there looking at I guess the menu, so that would answer that. And what we got next door, not quite sure. Maybe some shop of some sort. Nobody in there at the minute, maybe closed. Oh, actually, it's a pet hospital, this place next door to the coffee place, because I've just seen the sign. So, pet hospital there. Don't know to that one. And then we're going to walk further down this road. So, going back to what I was saying, obviously, the tourist areas, you are going to find prices for food and drink more expensive, as I've mentioned. But coming down in Phuket town, you're going to have a lot more choice, first of all, not only of Thai food, but literally all types of different food. I mean, there's Korean food here, there's Japanese food, there's European food, there's Italian food, there's French food. Everything you can think of, you're going to be able to find it in Phuket town. So if there's something particular you're looking for, then Phuket town is a better bet than some of the tourist areas. Also, this is my own personal opinion, I'll be honest with you. I tend to find, overall, generally speaking, the food in the tourist areas isn't always the best. They charge quite expensive prices, and you don't necessarily always get the best food. It's not always, of course there are exceptions to the rule. I'm not going to say there aren't, and I'm not going to say every restaurant in the tourist area is rubbish, because that's not the case at all. But what I'm saying is, generally you will find, if you come out of the tourist areas, the quality of food and the price that you're paying for is a lot better. This is from my own personal experience. Now, to the side of me, I believe we have a place called, is it the Blue Elephant? I can never get this right. The Blue Elephant or the White Elephant. I think it's called the Blue Elephant. Now, this place is very well known, and it's certainly not a cheap place. It is a restaurant. They also do cooking classes here, I believe, but it's fine dining, extremely fine dining, sort of 5-star, yeah, the Blue Elephant. So we've got the sign there, the Blue Elephant, quite well known here in Phuket and in Phuket town. They've got a cooking school, as you can see on the sign there, cooking school and restaurant. Really, really nice place. If you want to splash out, be a bit lavish, then this is a great place to come. Now obviously I'm going to walk a little way down the driveway just to show you the outside, because it is quite impressive. Nice looking place. I don't know what the food is like. Nat says it's really nice. Nat's visited this place some time back. I haven't had the opportunity as yet to visit it, but it is on my list of things to do. But at the moment I'm not feeling wealthy so I'm going to have to wait a little bit, because it's not exactly a place that you come on a very tight budget. This is more of a lavish place, as you will see. Now of course it's fairly dark and I don't know how well you can see that. Shall I be a little bit cheeky and go a little bit further down the driveway if I can? A very grand driveway indeed, all lit up. Again, I don't know how well you can see this, but these are actually oil lamps. Let's just turn on the light, maybe give it a bit better view. There we go. You can see these are actually oil lamps that they've got lighting up the driveway, so that gives you an idea of the type of place we're dealing with. Very, very grand. As I say, there is a cooking school here as well. You can come for some lessons. The food here is supposed to be second to none. As I say, I haven't had any personal experience. Maybe somebody in the group, in my Facebook group, will have been here and dined here and can give a little bit more information on what the actual food is like. But you can see there how very, very nice it is. So if you're out here and you've got a little bit of money to splash around, you want to treat yourself, spoil yourself, anniversary, whatever it may be, honeymoon, then maybe this is a place you want to come and check out. So obviously they bring people from all over the island to this restaurant. Let's see if I can just turn this down a little bit. No, that's on the lowest setting. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's a little bit bright, blinding me there, the light. But very, very nice restaurant there. Something a little bit different. As I say, Phuket town, it has everything to offer, from the very cheap noodle places where you're going to be able to pick up an evening meal or a lunchtime meal or even breakfast for 50 baht, right up to the top end, 5-star fine dining, very expensive restaurant. So everything from the bottom end right to the top and everything in between, you're going to be able to find here in Phuket town. And that's why I say it's a very, very hard place to beat when it comes to food and entertainment. Lots of clubs, lots of bars, and I will be showing you these clubs and bars in the coming months, so stay tuned to the channel. I've got lots and lots of stuff planned, lots of videos. Of course, a lot of things went on hold when COVID came about, and then we've had quite a bad month, October, weather-wise. Of course, it is the rainy season, but we have had a very bad October this year. A lot of rain, we've had some flooding, as people will know that's in my group, etc. But I'm glad to say that the weather has now started to pick up. It's been raining lightly all day, on and off. It stopped about 4:30, which I'm glad about because of the market. Obviously it's not so great to come to the market when it's raining. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. They did forecast 2 days of rain over this weekend, so the forecast was right. They did predict heavy rain, but we haven't had heavy rain, I'll be honest with you. It's been fairly light, a bit more like drizzle than heavy rain, but it hasn't been great today. So I'm glad it's cleared up tonight. So people wondering about the weather, well, all I can say is it's changeable. It's still low season. Going into November we are approaching high season, of course, and hopefully the weather should pick up. So let's get back to the job in hand, looking around Phuket town instead of me waffling on. So people that may be looking for accommodation, I believe that is some accommodation there. I think it might be a guest house, something like that. So you're going to find lots of different places to stay here in Phuket town. Something again I shall be looking at as we do more from this area. We're covering different grades of accommodation, from 5-star right down to the guest houses, because of course not everybody has a massive budget to stay at the expensive places. Some people want to stay at some cheaper places. Another hotel there, and the market is just in front of us at the bottom of this road. But a great place to wander around and explore in the evening time. As I've said, there's more accommodation there. That is a hotel, guest house hotel, not quite sure what it is, but it is accommodation. So you're going to find plenty of places to stay, plenty of places to eat, plenty of places to enjoy the evening, nighttime bars, jazz clubs as I've mentioned, discotheques, Thai bars. You will be seeing all of them over the coming months, and I'm going to be coming around a lot and covering a lot, and I've got a lot of videos to do, to be honest. Nice little place there. I don't know what they sell. A few beers outside. Whee! Nearly got run over by a motorbike there coming out the end of the road. Not sure what that place is down there, but again, a small little boutique shop across the road there. So plenty of places to explore. Spend a little bit of time looking. As I say, more accommodation, lots of accommodation along this section of the road actually. Just going to move off the footpath because it's quite narrow, plus it's quite tight for filming. So I've got another little small place here, not quite sure, they just do noodles and Thai food, not an expensive place. So again, little places tucked away that you may miss, especially if you're riding around on a bike. You can easily miss these places. Very advisable to have a stroll around. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this short tour of only a very small area in Phuket town. Lots more to come from here, so do keep an eye on my channel in the next coming weeks and months, because I shall be bringing more videos from this area, but I'm not going to do them back to back because people get bored. So I'm going to mix it up a bit. So you're going to have a bit from Phuket town, you're going to have a bit from Patong. What I was going to say is I've mentioned that I'm going to be doing a lot more from Patong in the coming months, which I am. We're going to have also other areas of Phuket, so stay tuned. Check out the description down below if you haven't already joined my Facebook group, which is now growing quite quickly, I might add. Lots of activity in the group, lots of things that you don't see on the channel. Check it out, join it if you want to, entirely up to yourselves. Have a great evening, and that just leaves me to say, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, you take care, and I will catch you on the next one.